Thank you for your interest in assisting a classmate who needs a copy of class notes each day. Your role as a note taker helps a classmate work to the best of their ability by having clear, precise notes to study from. You may elect to volunteer or be compensated at the end of the semester for sharing a copy of your class notes. To become a note taker, sign up at the CAAS office and state whether you wish to volunteer or be compensated. Please provide your correct mailing address when you sign up. If you choose to be compensated, your paycheck will be mailed to the address on file at the end of the semester. A timesheet will be provided for you to record the date and time of each class session. Be sure to record this information each day you take notes. If you are absent on a day the class meets, you must enter absent under class hours and a 0 under hours. If you are to be absent from class, it is your responsibility to find a substitute note taker. Be sure to introduce the substitute note taker to the student. If you withdraw from the class, you must inform the student you take notes for and the CAAS office so a replacement note taker can be found. Please arrive 5 to 10 minutes before class begins. This assures that important information at the beginning of the class is not missed. Be sure to sit near the front of the room. This allows you to take the best notes for yourself and the person you are note-taking for. It is not necessary for the note taker and the student to sit next to each other. Before the class begins, the student you are assisting will supply you with a tablet of paper and a piece of carbon paper for note-taking. The carbon paper allows you to make 2 copies of the notes as you write, eliminating the need to make copies at a copy machine. Each sheet of carbon paper provides approximately 4 to 5 pages of notes. When taking notes, number and date each sheet, including the title of the topic the lecture is about. Use only one side of the paper, and use a dark ballpoint pen to make the notes as legible as possible. Avoid gel pens and pencils. Separate main topics by skipping a line or 2 between topics. Write SP above a word you're not sure how to spell. Try to correct the spelling at a later time. Abbreviate words by dropping a letter such as CONT''D for the word continued. Spell out months by using the proper abbreviations. Highlight important key information by underlining it. Always write down everything that's on the board or projector, including diagrams, key points, and illustrations. Be sure to include any important points and conclusions that are discussed during the lecture and class discussions. If you miss a part of the lecture or are unsure of something, leave a blank space in the notes and ask the instructor by raising your hand or asking after class for clarification. At the end of each class, fill out the timesheet with the date, time of the class, and the number of hours the class met. As you hand the student a copy of the notes, ask them to initial your timesheet to verify that they received notes for that day. Your timesheet must be completed and submitted to the CAAS office in room A125 by the end of that semester in order to be eligible for payment. Each timesheet must have the initials of the student who received notes next to each date that has hours listed. The total number of hours worked and your signature must be included at the bottom of the timesheet. We hope you've learned some new note-taking techniques that will assist your ability to take notes for yourself as well as others. The Center for Access and Accommodative Services thanks you for supporting our efforts and helping our students succeed.